Today, we have a very significant update regarding the lawsuit between Ken Goldin and the Spiegel brothers relating to that now infamous LeBron James Rookie Card, the one that Card Pawn assisted with getting the card taken down from Goldin's auction site. Now, this lawsuit popped up, I want to say about 10 to 12 months ago, and is quite compelling and one that raises a lot of questions. We talked about this in the last update that my mind had changed on the situation. It looked very much clear-cut that Ken and Goldin had apparently done nothing wrong. We then had some information come to light around the whole patch swap allegations and everything like that. They gave a bit more clarity to the situation, gave a bit more substance to what the Spiegel brothers were alleging. Now, one of the things that was interesting was that Goldin was obviously trying to have the case dismissed, and that is the update that we have today, because I can confirm that that motion to dismiss has been denied, and we can see that at the very base of the most recent legal documents. This is literally breaking news. As the judge explains here, for the reasons explained above, defendant's motion to dismiss plaintiff's complaint is denied. This means that the lawsuit will be proceeding, and we are going to get a heck of a lot of information off the back of this when it comes to things like discovery. This is going to expose some things potentially, right? And we don't really have the information. We can only go off what these legal documents say and then also what either party is saying. But what this does mean and what we can, confirm on and talk to is that this is not going away anytime soon. This lawsuit is going ahead. Whether things get settled out of court before then, I'm not sure if that's entirely possible or not. But things are heading to the courtroom, it looks like, and discovery is going to, bring forward a lot of information, and this could expose potentially a lot of hanky-panky going on within this industry. Now, I need to be very careful here. That is all just allegations at the moment, and we're just talking hypothetically here about what could come to light. But that is very interesting. Yes, I use that word again. Now, we'll have to wait for the likes of Paul Lesko to review this document and, let us know what his thoughts are and what the judge has ruled, essentially, because on face value, we can see that the judge has concluded that they've denied the motion to dismiss, which means the lawsuit is going ahead. But what the judge also had to do, right, logically speaking, is review the complaints and the reasons why the defendant wanted to dismiss, i.e. Ken Goldin, and they define that in these sections as to why, the counts aren't relevant in this situation or why the plaintiffs, i.e. the Spiegel brothers, have a right to proceed with their lawsuit. So it is an interesting one. We're going to have to wait to sort of see what comes to light over the next few months, but it's one that could expose potentially a lot of bad eggs within this industry if in fact they do exist, because let's not forget that Card Pawn is also associated with this whole process, as well as we did talk to, like I said at the opening of this video, in previous videos on the topic. We first raised this when Card Pawn was basically being sued by the Spiegel brothers, and then we updated it when Ken Goldin was roped into the conversation as well. When I first spoke about these when they first broke, I mentioned that it was a bit strange. I didn't really understand what legs the Spiegel brothers had to stand on from the optics that we had as, outside looking in. Obviously, we're a bit ignorant because we don't have all the information, but outside looking in, it didn't look like much. And it wasn't until we actually spoke about it again in recent months when it came to Card Pawn potentially lying about what information they had when they presented this to Ken Goldin in the first place, because in this video over here, we found a bit more information from an account called Card Gems, where he essentially went back and matched all the patches to the respective places on the jersey and found what he seems to think, and what many others do as well, that the piece on the jersey in the card in question does look like it matches on the jersey from which the rookie card was built, and then also is not a replica of any other patches in any other cards, right? It very much looks genuine, and it very much looks like the original card that was the reason for, the lawsuit in the first place was photoshopped to make it look like a patch swap occurred, even though everything was above board, or so it seems. And now that was just a lot of words that I just talked to, so I do apologize, but keep in mind that the original lawsuit was brought forward by the Spiegel brothers because they had a card listed for auction on Goldin's website. They basically were intending to sell it, and then Card Pawn made some posts and then reached out to Ken saying that the card in question was actually patch swapped, which is why that Card Gems video that I just referenced was very interesting, because it indicated that, maybe the patch swap didn't occur. Maybe it's a lie, or maybe there's some misinformation out there. And that's the core of this, because what essentially the Spiegel brothers are saying within their lawsuit is that, there's some kind of market manipulation happening there, right? They photoshopped an image to make their card look disingenuous, made their card look fake. And that's the reason why they sort of did that, to get the card taken down from Goldin's website so they could manipulate the market and sell that card for cheaper to somebody else. It's quite, a messy situation. I think if you want to understand it in detail, you have to check out, the other videos that I've done on it, and also check out some videos that others have put out as well. But it's one that's incredibly compelling, especially now that this lawsuit and the motion to dismiss from Goldin was denied. So this thing is going ahead. We're going to see a lot more information off the back of this. Who knows what's going to get shaken loose? Who knows where this thing is going to end up? But it's going to be very interesting for us as, you know, participants in this space to sort of see what is going to happen next, right? This is pretty wild at the end of the day. And if the allegations are true, it's going to expose a heck of a lot of people. And if the allegations aren't true, it's also going to expose some people that, you know, have tried to make it out look like everything was, you know, messed up, when in reality, the things that were committed by card porn may have been correct, as an example. So that's all over the shop. I don't have a specific standing on the situation right now. I think the video from Card Gems, like I did explain last time, looks very compelling, but there's no inside information here. I've got no idea what actually went down. I don't think any of us do. So it's going to be like, let's watch and see, because this is going to be pretty damn interesting. So let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.